Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You're listening to Ragnar-Ra Tarot, and I'm sorry I've been away. I've had quite a lot going on in my life. As we know, it's difficult times and things have been up and down for me, and it's not so much that I didn't have the half hour, 40 minutes or even an hour. It wasn't really that. It's just more about your headspace and how you feel. And if I don't feel good, I can't bring it here. It just doesn't feel right for me. So I'm sorry about that. And I'm always promised to be more frequent. I've got some ongoing thing, and I think I've just got to go with the flow and not try and do things when I can't do them. Yeah, I hope you're just all really doing well. And I have picked some oracle cards to start us off as usual. So let's have a look at the first cards out for everyone, and let's see what's going on for you and what the cards have to talk about. So, first card, the Sands of Time, Six of Scrolls. Okay, so I know that this card talks about someone who may be worrying about time. With the Six of Scrolls here, the sun's set low here, but it's still visible through the window on this beautiful castle room. And as you can see, there's this large hourglass which concerns the man because the hourglass is running out of sand. I don't know if you can see that. I know I did kind of show it to you, but I'm probably best leaving it alone, so I can never pick these cards up from here. But yeah, so the giant hourglass, the sand is running out, so is time running out for him here? Yeah, it's of the essence, it says. So an opportunity that you don't want to miss here, maybe some kind of situation or connection, something that needs action, something in your life that needs to be completed. And it talks about delays in our life. Well, yeah, I can definitely relate to that, considering things have been up and down. It talks about delays, so maybe some of you have been having delays, and it's kind of had like delays, or you've been highly active and industrious. Either way, whether it's one or the other, you just have to keep going, is what it says. You can't waste time right now, so you have to refocus here. So efforts are important and they're still required, it says. It's not over yet, whatever you've been doing, but something about whatever you're doing here, you have to get to the end of it. Yeah, and there's more to do, so don't give up on it. And there's a little thing with all these cards about what you can do, help yourself focus on things you're missing here. And this is about closing your eyes and trying to catch that energy of time and try to ride it like mentally as it flows through your day, and let it lift you up, so you feel excitement and enthusiasm. Okay, so you can get back to this industry that requires completion. So this is the first reading, so let's have a look at the other cards as well. Okay, and again, it's kind of in the same vein. It's people on a ship here, well, they're obviously sailors, and someone is looking through this telescope. It's talking about what he sees there. He's looking towards the horizon. You can see there's a rainbow here. You can see the sky's beautiful blue, kind of blue we don't see anymore because of the smog in the sky. But this is a beautiful kind of blue here, and he's looking through this telescope, and it says set your course. So it's like on the ships when they have to adjust course. Okay. And so because these guys have got their chart out and he's looking through this telescope, it says broaden your horizons on your personal and your business life. So don't limit yourself in one direction only, because you've got more opportunities available to you. They're greater than just what you see here. When you widen your scope, you will find your way to limitless options and boundless wealth. Okay, so that's very clear about number one, get back on track and get to work here, get it finished, whatever that is. Hurry up, time's of the essence, but time's not run out. And secondly, about broaden your horizons. So if you've been focusing in one direction only, just, think about other things you could do. And it's also about partnerships as well, or affiliations. And it says specifically among 3 people who can be helpful on your path. It's also talking about traveling, because we've got the boat here. So it's also concerned with your actual movement and or a relocation. Yeah, so it's saying that could be something else that's actually on the potential future. So, and also with this telescope, whatever this is about, the next card is whatever card it's pointing to, because with this spread, and focus a lot of time on them if you want to, and then whatever his telescope, the card is that this telescope is pointing to, is directing you to more answers to this question. Okay, more information. It could be positive information to help you along here, or it could show you what that obstacle is that's in your life to help you deal with that as well. Or anything else, insights into events or people. So it's just opening up whatever the cards are next to it, and the lookout is the card next to it. Okay, so this one is kind of, the ship is now on fire, so there is something you've got to watch here. I was hoping for a positive card, but I guess they're all positive if they're pointing something out. Even, just because what they're pointing out may not look good, it's still positive, because you need to see, if you don't know it's there. Yeah, so let's have a look. This is a number card, so it's talking about a situation that is challenging, a kind of battle going backwards and forth here. It could be around you, because you can see this looks like piracy. Yeah, something maybe going on. Okay, so it also talks about some sudden fall or loss of something, or your position here. But if you're aware, you can make a backup plan, so it can help you ride through this difficult time more easily. So it's talking as well about, in this kind of situation where there is these difficulties that are on your path, that you have to try and keep yourself in balance. That's the most important thing. And because this may only be temporary, and to use your own strength here, even strength of will, just to ride this. It's difficult. So yeah. Is there any more on this that it will tell you? Let me have a look. any other cards with this too can help you what that difficulty is, um, and what you can do to solve this. Okay, let's have a look here. And again, all these cards do have little special notes. I can't really read them all in this reading, so it'd be too long. Sorry, guys. So now we have Archangel Raphael, and that's good. That's good in the spread. And Archangel Raphael really is like the angel of love here. So let's see what Archangel Raphael has to say. And we know the angels are all loving. Yeah, so he is uplifting you now, and it's a healing light as well. And as I said, he's a profoundly loving spirit, and he's bringing this Akashic power to you. He carries energies of love and heal, blessed journeys, miracles, healing, all this family, love. So all those topics to do with home, love, blessings, journeys, miracles and healing, he can do that for you. Okay, it just says of all the archangels that Raphael most often comes in the guise of a human. Okay. And it's just indicating too that helpful people are here with you. Well, you got that on this one as well, about collaboration with 3 others through this situation, so you're not on your own, whether that's your guides or whether it's people around you that you know about, or maybe there'll be someone you can meet. But yeah, there is this, and it seems to be the obstacle here. But you are being helped by the angels and by 3 others here. And it also talks here about great achievement in your personal life, and it portends a time of great achievement. And Raphael is the one who opens the door to these blessings. And blessings actually abound with Archangel Raphael, and he can renew anything. So if you feel like your dreams are lost, or you want to reunite with your family, or you need healing, like your heart feels broken, or your mind feels like in a state because of situations, he can do all this for you. Whatever it is that's happening, this situation, now this is the real time, as we were looking on this here time, that you can make this breakthrough. So it is really good. And also, because with the other card, pretending to losses and potential falls of position and everything else, and then you've got Raphael right here saying that's not going to happen. That is not going to happen to you. And more than that, I can renew everything. So if you felt burnt out, exhausted, emotionally overwhelmed, whatever it is, that's kind of been blocking you from moving on in your life, Archangel Raphael is here to remove it for you. He is here to open the door of this great prosperity. And it just asks you, all you have to do is to open yourself to this presence of Archangel Raphael, because he's standing beside you right now. So you've got to close your eyes and just take a good deep breath and feel all of yourself fill with his healing energy. So let's do that. Just breathe in through your nose, nice and slowly. Feel all that healing energy going into your body. Feel Raphael. Feel him right beside you, because he is. And I'm getting chills. And feel his love, boundless love. Don't forget now, breathe out slowly. And obviously, if you couldn't hold it that long because I was chatting, that's fine. You just breathe it out. And if you think like, oh, well, I didn't know how to breathe it out slowly, I just gasped it out. Thanks a bunch. Just do it again. Yeah, it's all right. Raphael doesn't hold it against you. So yeah, this is the radiant power of Raphael. And now we're going to move on, and we're going to have a look at the ascended masters, because they also have a particular message for you here. Let's have a look at there. Oh, positive change. Look, Parvati. How beautiful. Look at that. Isn't she just, yeah. Well, I love the Hindu religion. I really do. I think if I was to say it, would be three important religions for me. It would be the Hindu religion. I like my Tibetan monks too. But the Hindu religion and the Egyptian and the Nordic religion. The Nordic is the ones that I follow. I'm not like strict. What feels good to me. So here we have positive change. So everyone's looking after you here. And now we have the ascended master Parvati. So let's see what Parvati has to say. Yeah, so it's talking about spiritual growth that you're going through, and there's certain things that have changed within your life. You've outgrown things, you've outgrown situations. And because of this, there are positive developments. And some of these are situations, are blessings in disguise, as they're pushing you to make necessary and positive changes. So, yeah, so something about positive developments are signaling your spiritual growth. And it does say you may feel pushed beyond your comfort zone. And maybe that's what this is about, just being pushed beyond your comfort zone here, because multiple areas of your life, they have to move, they have to shift, they have to flux. But you're supported by the universe. And Raphael, the fact that he can like renew everything, that he has this power, is support of the universe, isn't it? And it says whatever it is that you've asked for here in life, because it's about this spiritual growth, but also about what you want out of it, what you've asked for, just to let go and enjoy the ride, because it truly is for the best for you. So although it looks like you're going to burn your house down, I can see why Archangel Raphael is here saying that's not going to happen. I know it's been like a bit difficult, but get back on your horse, carry on. It's for positive change here for you, positive change, spiritual growth. So I think that's like, we can all relate to that at the moment. Sorry. Let's just push this down so you can see the cards that I'm talking about. But I think for all of us at the moment, there is challenges, 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 and it's all about spiritual growth. No matter what direction it's in, these challenges come along, and it's because it's necessary right now. Whatever the planet's going through right now, we all have to wake up and face that spiritual part of us. And more people are waking up, and we're all on our own journey here. But I think as well, the reason why there's so much positivity or negativity, and then positivity and then negativity, and we're on this kind of ship that's rocking on the seas of life is because everything has to be shaken up for us to wake up. So this is what it is. So let's have a look at the next card. And this is so flimsy, I can't even get it. Alchemy, beautiful. And I was just flipping these and this fell out. And I just was going to leave these till the end. And it just fell out. So I put it here. And it's talking about your ancestors and your guides also working with you here. The way you can get inspiration here is calling on Parvati and visualize the mountains, and whatever problem you have, she can help you with the solution. She can't solve it for you. You've got to do the legwork, but she will show you how. And let's have a look at this, which is our angels. I usually leave them till last. I like to have the last word actually. So I'm going to leave that angel. It's going to be like the gift we can't open yet. And we'll have a look at the citadel, shall we? Let's see what the citadel. This is the painter. Productivity, creation. Yeah, so we know we're moving into this creative, productive time once more to complete this goal that we need to complete, that you need to complete, my dears. So again, as I said, it's talking about work here. So, you know, creating something else that can be adorned with the painter. We're talking about someone who paints for cathedrals, you know, think like Michelangelo kind of painter. So what it really points to, he's saying to you, you have a font of creativity inside of you, it's just waiting to burst forth. And it's not just the sort of creativity that requires a paintbrush or a pen. This is wow. This is really wow. It's an ability to bring about a vision, yeah? To know your own voice and to know what you can bring onto this world. So don't let, and again, we're talking about holding back. So don't let anything hold you back. This is your chance to embrace that vision, to follow your instincts and bring about something beautiful and new. How beautiful. And then we have this, the muse, which is a beautiful card. Because who doesn't want to be amused? Generosity, naivety. So let's have a look at the muse. So this is talking about everything that's like beautiful about life. Laughter, the sound of someone playing a lyre, the sunshine, people bathing or gathering, and children dancing. And this is warmth, all about this sort of beautiful vision, yeah, vision again. It's about whatever your vision of this beauty is here. And it's talking about that and how, because you are this muse, you don't see the world as it is. You see more about the potential of the world. Okay? So you're looking at the world in its like a purest form, not how it is now, because you're always looking for a world where things are better, because of this opportunity in life now and the way that we are going through these like tidal waves of change is all about bringing that about. So maybe you're like the spirit of the times here, because you also see the potential within this world. And it's saying, try not to focus too much on whatever is a bit like that, maybe for you in your life. And anyway, usually you are just focused on the potential of the world, the beauty of the world, and how much more beautiful it can be. But if there is this something, it's reminding you here to be who you are and focus more your own spirit. Yeah, that's it. Your own spirit. And it says, this is how you've got to look at things. You've got to embrace that positivity. And it does make you feel enthusiastic when you look at all these cards together, knowing that this problem is here and then seeing everything else that's around with Pravate and Archangel Michael and then other people. And then when it says other people, it could also, as it's saying, it could just mean your ancestors or your guides if you don't have three other people, but those three other people could be your guides. It looks like with all these power at the tips of your fingers ready for you to just take advantage of, and allow that to happen. Allow these people to help you. Ask them to help you. Ask them often. Yeah, so let's have a look at the final oracle here. And you've got Mikhail. Oh, okay. Well, we've got a lion here, an angel, and it's Mikhail. It's not Michael, it's Mikhail. I've always called this angel Mikhail. And he's sitting with a lion. And I was actually, before this reading, thinking of the Sphinx. So I'm thinking, so these pictures are coming into my mind. Yeah, because now look at this card, read it, and it gives me as well as you confirmation that what I'm saying is right. Yeah. So curiosity is its own reward, it says. A journey will be safe and productive. Very good. So we've got journey, moving on both these cards, and it did say something about moving to new horizons, a different place with the boat here. And then Mikhail is also talking about a productive journey. Your ancestors and Archangel Michael about, don't worry about that if this is going on for you. I can change that. If you feel like depressed, I can change that. It can readjust you. It's almost like maybe working on your chakras here. Yeah. So these are the readings in the oracle cards, and they're very, as usual, on point, complementary to each other. And it's another indication that what they have to say is just right for you right now. So we have this pain. This is what the cards are talking about. And whether it's because you're outside your comfort zone, whether it's because it's the Three of Swords, something to do with being heartbroken, it is confirming that yes, that is already known. And then we have a King of Cups here, but he looks a bit boozy, doesn't he? So some kind of pain lowered your vibration quite a bit. Because when you have a drink, your vibration is lower. So with this King of Cups, it could just be that something happened to you and it sort of lowered your spirits, lowered your vibration, or for some people maybe even something else that was just you felt you needed. The thing is, whatever it is, dear ones, it's lowered your vibration because heartache does that for us. Look at that. Straight after it, literally, and I'm just flicking and shuffling here in the background while I'm talking to you. And this is what's just poured out top of the pile. 10 of Pentacles. And she's holding up, and although it's small, because you can't even see it, I'm really sorry. I'm going to move the camera, okay? I have been kind of narrating the cards, haven't I? I'm sorry. You can see them now. So we have this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, and it is exactly what it looks like. This is no ifs or buts. This is like a completion of whatever you want, whatever you've been desiring, whatever you have in your vision. Yeah, with the painter here and the muse that can bring anything she wants into reality, because that's how special you are. You can bring exactly what you want into reality, and you have the ability to do this quite easily. This 10 of Pentacles is coming in, and it's sitting right next to your ancestors and Archangel Michael, who said prosperity, didn't he? He said something about journey being prosperous, something like this. A journey will be safe and productive. Yeah. Safe and productive. Curiosity is its own reward. Okay, well, maybe that's talking about broadening your horizons again. Yeah. Well, it's bringing in these 10 of Pentacles for you. You're going to have material success, this complete new beginning, and a full 10 in the material. Yeah. Because, look, you felt like you lost things in the past. You felt like things haven't come in for you like you wanted to, and you haven't even had, like, even the 5 was broken here. And why would a 5 break and become a 4? Well, a 4 is often about somebody who's greedy, something to do with greed, something greedy, something selfish even, that's a greed. So maybe you've had someone selfish in your life. But anyway, you've just lost out here. Because even if she had 5 pentacles, that's still loss. So it's not, 5s aren't generally great in tarot. They're all about like loss of this or loss of that, or disappointments and all this kind of thing. So that's been the energy and the painful journey that you've been on. But now that journey is changing. It's becoming a full 10. And look how he's changed his demeanor. Yeah. So 1 minute is like, and it's whether you're male or female. So 1 minute, your male side, it's all about go-getting and enthusiasm and drive and making it happen and creating it with your feminine, and then like getting it done with your masculine. He's just gone from, complete bloody depression. The same king though, yeah, he's king. So you've gone from being in your cups to being this King of Pentacles. I've done it. I'm like, I can sit, there you are, in your house with your dog, on your comfy chair, smoking your pipe, putting your crown back on your head. And it never fell off. Unless you look at this one, and it did. And now it's back on again. And just looking great. And look at that big beaming smile. There you are. And kind of something about that card, even though it's curiosity as its own reward. And it's kind of almost cryptic because it's saying, Don't you want to know how it works out? Carry on, get it done, because we're showing you how it's going to work out brilliantly for you. Yeah, and that, I think that's the curiosity in the card. It's like very, I don't know the word for it. Cryptic. I said cryptic, didn't I? Yeah, King of Pentacles. So this is a brilliant reading. Is there anything else you can tell me, please, guides, about this? What this success looks like? Well, that's talking about the devil here. So I think it's what it's talking, some kind of indulgences again. I'm putting it to the negative side where all this pain is, because I don't think it's got anything to do with your, maybe the cards misunderstood me and they were showing the weaknesses. It could be eating too much as well. It could be just any vice, really. This is vices. Okay. Anything else you can talk about the outcome here and the possibilities? Or King of Wands, like you can do anything you want, like it said. I mean, he's got everything. He's got every implement for an housewife deck, which is what this deck is. The housewife tarot. So for this housewife's tarot, he's got every device he needs here. He can do it all. And this is what they want you to know, that you have the potential with painter, and I did say Michelangelo, so that's a master, isn't it? So you're a master at this creatively, and you have the potential to do it all. Okay, and this is where I'm going to actually end this reading, because where do you go with a reading like that? How do you top it? How do you top a beautiful reading? Flow, stability, harmony. Yeah, because once you get in your flow, this is how you feel. This is how you are. Okay. And I think that's everything I need to say to you tonight. Oh gosh, you can't, this is a different deck. It's just a little teeny deck, and I just love the little one-line messages, 2-3 word messages. And again, they're bringing in guides, ancestors here for you. Yeah, and they're talking about your triggers. It's making you eat too much cake, indulge too much. They're your triggers. So maybe that's your growth. Your growth is to work with that, but also find ways of releasing those triggers, because it's another growth and you can go so far. And well, you know what? You really looked after exceptionally well, because you're being detoured. Divine intervention, whatever this 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords is. It's been stopping you from moving forward. That's been causing fires in your life in some respect. Divine intervention is detouring you. So whatever's been going on, they're just moving you out the way of it. Because what you've got to focus on is where you could be and how that's going to come in for you. Because if you're doing something in which you can be like the absolute best at it, and it's part of your life's purpose, it is there, it's written out for you before birth, then it doesn't matter how many mofos get in your way, try to ruin it all for you. They can't, because protection, there's protection everywhere. It's like, call on me, like I am here, like ancestors, and then like angels, again, two angels, they're detouring you. So this journey could be significant. You could be moving. There's a divine intervention. If you've been feeling anyway trapped, asking for an intervention is saying, okay, you got it. So this is my reading, and I hope you like the way I read. And please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and then I can bring more messages for more people, will reach more people will be helped by these messages. You'll get great karma, I'll get great karma. It's a win-win. But anyway, yes, and remember, the universe loves you, adores you, and I love you. Thank you. Namaste.